And then she says, oh, Billy Joe Daugherty is dead. Victory Christian Center in Tulsa. One false teacher down, 1,000,004 to go. That's funny. He was pastor of the Victory Christian Center. That was on the Oral Roberts University campus, and he was a Pentecostal charismatic lying thief, and I've seen him many times, and he was just a foolish man. Special request: she wants the Christmas unwrapped, and Christmas is hell's doctrine, and please send tracts on the Saturnalia and the Christmas tree. Thanks. God bless you all. We love you, Carolyn.
That all went out in the last mail.
Did it? Okay. And then Marcy Musum writes, she's up in Canal, Winchester, Ohio. She writes, well, this was I'm not going to read all this. I'll read this Wednesday. This is about her version of The Night Before Christmas. I'll do this with a Christmas DVD. And then got a letter here from Roxy Gears in Roanoke, Virginia. She watches us there and attends the class there. We go to classes in several cities. We got some folks want to start a class in Beaumont, and Beaumont, Texas. I talked to I can't think of his name in Beaumont last night. I can hear his voice. But anyway, I told him, I said, well, I used to live there in Beaumont. I got to talking about where I lived, and I said, there's an old church building there on the corner of Live Oak and Gulf Street. I said, just past where the old drugstore used to be. He said, I know exactly where it is. I drive by it every morning. I said, well, my father used to pass their old church. He said, they keep propping it up. It's about to fall down. I said, it was about to fall down in 1953 when he went there. And I said, around the back, there's an old Sunday school building. And I said, the most depressing thing in my life, the way you got to the Sunday school building, you had to go between a tall chain link fence, and the church building was just a few feet. You walk back there, and there's this old Sunday school building sitting on blocks. He said, that chain link fence is still there. I said, you're kidding me. He said, no, it's still there. And he said, that building in the back is there. I said, we walked back there in 1953, and Daddy said, we're going to live there. And I thought, oh God, my heart sunk down in my feet, and there's Johnson grass on the side of the building, and it set up on blocks about 3 feet off the ground, and it was the most depressing thing. And that was one of the years that Mama said there won't be any Christmas, and he said, I'm going to take a picture of that and bring that and send it to you. I said, good, I need to be reminded where I come from, you know. And I think we all need that, don't we? But Bill Spivey, that's his name, just a gentle man, just loves truth, loves the Lord, a dear friend, even though all I've talked to him is on the phone dozens of times. But Roxy Gears writes to us, and she says, Dear Jim, Mary, Mike, and all the Grace and Truth Ministry, hello to all brothers and sisters in Christ. I hope you're all doing well. I look forward to the time when we can visit again. I continue to pray for you all. Jim, thank you for all that you're teaching us. I thank God for you and pray for you. Sometimes I stop and think, where would I be if God had not allowed the things to happen in my life to draw me to Him? I know I have a lot of the outer man that still has to go. I struggle and agonize over sin daily. I do appreciate all of you that helped Jim get this message out to us all. God bless you all. Agape and Flail, Roxy Gears. Roxy is a sweet, dear lady, and she's over there in Roanoke with the class over there, and they watch us on TV, and Margie and all the gang over there, and Howard and just all the folks over there in the ministry. And I've got some calls. I got a call from Larry Gazaway. He's in, I don't know where he's from. No, he said I'm not going to talk to you if you do not celebrate Christmas. Oh, that was it. He hated me for not celebrating Christmas. And I said, see if you can get this guy's address and send an intro package. Very arrogant. He said, I'm not going to talk to you, and he hung up on me. Well, he got his address, and we sent him something. That's funny. I'm not going to talk to you if you don't celebrate Christmas. And he wouldn't even talk any further. Then Oscar Rathers called us from Charlotte, North Carolina. He said he loves the message, wants the Absolute Predestination book. And then Stephanie Sellers called from Austin, Texas, said she enjoyed the program. She watches us there. Richard Anderson from Washington, D.C. called, wants some tapes, said he likes the message. Tim Ballantyne from Humboldt, Tennessee called, wanted some tapes. Michael Wright from Temple Hills, Maryland. He's a truck driver, said he'd love to have some tapes he could listen to in his truck. Scott Reese in Columbus, Ohio, said he wanted some tapes. And Andrea Van Dyke, I talked to her quite a while. She's the elderly, 66, elderly, I guess it's 4 years younger than me. I don't think of myself as elderly, I'm sorry, but if you're above 60, I consider you elderly. That's funny. But she said, that's funny. She said that she was raised in church, and she's 66 years old, and she had never heard these things about predestination in her life, and she's been in church her whole life. And after a little while, she started crying, started weeping, and just said, I've never heard this. This scares me. I said, well, good. It's supposed to scare you. And so I wanted to send her some things on tongues and charismatic series, and they are sent her things on that. That's all I got to read for right now. I got others, but I'll just stop there. That's all we need to read. All right. Remember our television programs Monday night and Saturday night at 10 on 176. We need to call the station and see why we're not playing up in Springfield, guys. Terry said we're not on in Springfield.
Channel 176 or Channel 6?
Channel 176. He said it's not playing in Springfield. And so he said for about 2 weeks hadn't played up there, but we're playing down here because I've been watching it. And does anybody else see it on 176? Does anybody watch us? Nobody watches us but me? Huh? Does anybody watch 176 on Monday night at 10 o'clock? Nobody? Y'all not, shh, be quiet. Does anybody watch? Oh, you watch, okay. Okay, gosh, we ain't even got the people here watching. I don't know how in the world people that don't believe are going to watch. Okay. Yeah, but I watch and I learn from myself while I'm watching.
And it's not on Direct TV.
No. That's why I don't have Direct TV, because I'm going to have it where I can monitor it and watch it. I learn watching my own tapes. I learn watching my messages, because I'll be thinking with myself. I'll be watching, oh, that's good, and this goes with that, and I need to tell this. When I say that, I need to bring this in with it. I mean, I can actually learn watching my own messages, and you can learn watching a second time, because if you get the first time around, you can do more than I can do. That's right. I don't even get it. I don't get it the first time around teaching it, because I keep learning as I teach. And on Monday night, Saturday night at 10, and then Wednesday morning, Friday morning at midnight, and that's a 176, and then Channel 49 Thursday night at 11, and then we're on Channel 26 out of Murphy.